Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is your boy JC from JC Sports Talk, and I'm with my
co-host King DV. You know what it is already, man. It's been a hell of a week, man. But we got some news to report and everything like that. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, welcome to another episode, man. This is episode 6 of the Showdown. So, hey, man, we are constantly every week trying to keep this thing going, even throughout the season. Midweek specials going, is going to be coming. So, hey, we got a lot of things in the works right now. So, hey, without further ado, let's get into it. So, yesterday, the Philadelphia Eagles had their last, I guess, individual practice before they go back-to-back weeks to Cleveland and then to Miami. Mm-hmm. So these were the guys from yesterday that were kind of injured, that didn't participate or limited. As you see, like my main concern on this is Miles Sanders, but we will get into Miles Sanders. But Jason Kelce, of course, he's out with the elbow. But besides that, I mean, this list is getting smaller. I mean, last week he was up to 13. Now he's I believe 8. So hey, it's progress to me. All right, that's progress. So we'll see what happened. Who's healthy going into joint practice tomorrow against the Browns? So, I can only hope for health, man. But we will get into the whole the joint practice. What are you expecting, and all that stuff. So, I mean, let's talk about are you concerned a little bit with the Miles Sanders injury? I mean, we all know that hamstring. Hold on, before I go into this right here, right? Before I go into this, shout out to everybody that is watching. Number one, all right. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I love y'all. This channel does not work without y'all support. Please make sure y'all hit that link. King DV link is in the chat right here. That is his link. Hit him up, subscribe him up, on his way to 400. If you're watching my channel, go his channel, hit that link, subscribe him up, and vice versa. If you're watching on his channel, hit that link for me and sub me up. But before we get into it, hey, y'all see this new design I have back here and back of me? And I have to give my boy a shout out. I'm a Philly boy from Texas, A&D Art Design. He made this beautiful artwork for me, this eagle head, light shining and everything. And also this Brian Dawkins. He does amazing. Yo, I'm telling you right now, he does amazing work. He could whatever you want him to do, just ask him and he will do it for you. And the price is reasonable. He does sneakers. He does everything, man. A lot of Philadelphia Eagle fans are rocking the chain from him. He personally makes them. He's not on he's an Eagle fan, but he does it for any fan. If you're any fan out there, man, y'all want a chain, y'all want any custom work done on shoes and everything like that, hit him up. That is his Twitter handle, and he's also on IG, A&D Art Design. Go hit him up, man. Go. I mean, at least go see what he's about. That's what I did when King man, I forgot my boy King, man. He had this big old chain on and he told me where he got it from. I was like, I had to go check him out. So that's how I found out about him. So shout out to A&D Art Design on Twitter, Philly boy from Texas. Go check him out. Hey, what's going on, Jock? What's up? So now let's get back into this, man. Let's talk about the whole Miles Sanders injury concern. He's on it again. I don't know how serious it is. I know when Devontae Smith had his little, I think it was a groin, right, last week, but he came back healthy. They was holding him out, just to make sure that he was 100%. Are you concerned with this Miles Sanders injury at all?
A little. I did talk about it before on previously on my videos that I did, but at the same time, I am, because if a couple practices ago it was leg soreness, then it became the hamstring, and them things can linger. So I am a little concerned because all the hype me and you both put into Miles Sanders, like, hey, this is your year to come out and do what you need to do. And It's like, this is going to be aggravating because he's not going to be able to, do what he needs to do, honestly. And that may have us looking elsewhere for the future. It could be, but I'm not going to speak too soon on it. I still want Miles Sanders to prevail and be able to have a roster spot on this team for years to come. But if he's not showing up for us, then so be it. It is what it is, man, because we dealt with Jordan Howard's injuries. We dealt with so many injuries at running back, whereas though that, Miles Sanders is basically trying to play himself as a throwaway. I don't want him to get too comfortable. I need him to focus on getting healthy and getting back on track.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know how serious this injury is, but I'm really not tripping about it all that, because, I mean, yes, it is a hamstring. I understand hamstrings could linger, but at the same time, I feel like, man, he might have felt a tweak, because like 2 weeks ago, I felt a tweak in my hamstring, and I rested for a couple of weeks, and now it's like gone. So like, I don't know, because he is injury prone, so maybe they are trying to be cautious with him, but hey, we'll see. Look, and so far the Philadelphia Eagles been very, very lucky. I'm not even gonna say the word, but they've been very, very lucky so far. A few weeks in training camp, and good luck has been going on for the Philadelphia Eagles. So this little hamstring thing that he got going on, I'm more worried about like how his a mental state, right? What I mean? Like, God, man, this is my contract year and I'm injured again. What are people going to be saying? Like, am I on a trade block? So I'm more worried about his mental state than his actual hamstring, honest truth. So we'll see, man. I mean, we will see. I mean, you think he's mentally tough enough to handle this situation, especially in his contract year?
Let me tell you something. So basically, from what he was saying prior to training camp, prior to all that, on interviews and things like that, he was saying that, he's not getting enough touches. He needs to be involved in the office a little bit more. Then he said that we was an all-star team. He has to have that mental toughness. He has to.
All-star team.
That's what he said. You're like an all-star team.
Yeah.
We talked about that before. So everything that you're talking about and everything, like, you got to show up and prove, man, because if you're not doing your job and everybody else doing their job, who's the weakest link? So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be the weakest link out of that all-star team that you just said, was assembled. So you gotta have a tough.
I love the Philadelphia Eagles confident this upcoming season. Andre Dillard getting to fights. Freaking AJ Brown and Slay supposed to be went at it a couple weeks ago. I love this toughness, and I tweeted this out. Is this the AJ Brown effect? Like, it's everybody all of a sudden up their game a little bit because the physical toughness of AJ Brown, the strike that he brought to the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I mean, Andre Dillard was getting bullied last camp. All we heard about was him getting bullied and getting punked around, getting tossed. Like, I'm not going to say it because, I mean, this is a kid show some days, but I'm not going to say how he was getting tossed. But, this dude was getting tossed. So I'm just saying, but now all of a sudden he's getting into fights. I love it. So Miles Sanders' confidence, to me, all he was saying was, hey, look, with AJ Brown here, Devontae Smith here, with me, even though I can't stay healthy, we have a good team, some great players, like some all-star Pro Bowlers. You know what I mean? AJ Brown, he made a Pro Bowl. Lane Johnson had a Pro Bowl. Kelsey made a Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? So there are even Jalen Hurts, an alternate Pro Bowl last year. So he wasn't wrong, but we are so quick to jump on him because of what Vince Young said, back in 2011 with the super team stuff. Now, All-Star, oh no! What? No, stop. So that's what I was saying, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
So I look at that like also with the old Vince Young saying that we were a dream team and all that crap too. But at the same time, I wanted us to go into this season punching people in the face, punching the other teams in the face, man. Just like, yo, you're coming to the link or we coming to your house and we're going to punch you in your face. Even if win or lose, we're going to punch you in your face. We're going to let y'all know that we are forced to be reckoned with, especially the NFC East. I wanted us to come in like that. I didn't want us to come in with that, oh, we're better than y'all. This and that.
But your fans been saying that the whole off season. Like half our content creators are like 15-2, 14-3. Hey, we about to go to a Super Bowl.
Don't say y'all
saying it too. So I can't say y'all. Y'all.
No, I don't care how much you turn your head and everything. Don't say y'all. Yeah. It's them because I said respectfully 12-5. I said 12-5, 11-6. I could take 2. I ain't say 12. I ain't say 12-5. I said 12-5. I ain't say 15-2 and all that. I'm not going to put nobody out there, BG. But he's the one that actually.
Hey, Bird Game 31 will be on here next, Wednesday. So I can't wait to,
I can't wait.
I can't wait to grill him a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to put up a little bit. But look, it's called swag. You know what I mean? It's called swag. I mean, even though, honest,
You can't have too much of that swag, though.
You can't. Who said that? Hey, you can only have a little bit of swag. I never heard. Hey, man, you have too much swag. Tone it down a little bit. You got too much swag. As long as they go out there and back it up, I don't give a crap. You know what I mean? What the players say.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like we can say all what we want, but we don't play the game.
But too much swag can sit up there and get you hit in the face.
But there's difference between cockiness and swag. You know what I mean? Cockiness is like, man, ain't nobody beating us. We going out there and punching everybody in the mouth compared to, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, we got some good players. Hey, look, we got some all-stars on this team. This team is built to win now. That's confidence, that's swag to me. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm not, you know what I mean? Yo, I've been a fan for so long. I'm like, okay, just go out there and back it up. I'm not going to say 17-0 or 16-1 or 15-2. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm watching this preseason this past week.
Mm-hmm.
There's no easy games on this schedule. Like, there's no easy games from the Lions, the Jaguars. There's no easy game on the schedule. You have to go out. You have to go out every Sunday or every game day and beat these teams. These teams are not going to give you anything.
That's why it's any given Sunday. That's why when people say, "Oh, our schedule is light," and all that, we got the best chance to have a winning record or beat in the NFC East. I'm saying like these teams could come out like, okay, I got a chip on my shoulder because last game ain't go how it went. So this game, I'm going to show or improve. Or we going against the Eagles, or I know how to go against them. Or anything. They can have that confidence that would sit up there and have us have a bad day. Jalen Hurts could have a bad day. The defense could sit up there and stink that game. Anything is possible. That's why I'm saying that you got to be realistic. You can't sit up there and say, yo, we got a good defense. We got AJ Brown, and he's going to open up the field for us and all that. 15-2. No, you can't do that. You got to be realistic.
But look, the fans can say whatever they want. But the thing is this about fans, right? Do not run away when things don't go. When we're not 15-2, when we start losing, do not run away and, hey, just sit there and take it on up to it. The worst thing you could be is a content creator doing play-by-play, and your team is getting mollywopped. I mean, I'm watching that Dallas Cowboy Monday Night Football game like this. People like, I told you was gonna come in here and beat you. I told you the Eagles suck. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I couldn't dig deep enough to argue against them. But so that's the thing of being a content creator, or if you're not, like, even if you're not a content creator, you've been bragging about your team. When your team starts struggling, just be there. Just take it. You know what I mean? Just take it. You know what I mean? I'm not going, hey, it is what it is, you know? So
yeah, because you gotta basically you gotta rock with that. You gotta rock with what you said in the beginning. What you said in the beginning is that we was gonna go 15-2. Let's just say that. But if we don't go 15-2, we lose 3 games. Now your whole projection is off to the point where now you just gotta rock.
They keep moving the goalposts. You know what I mean? 14-3, 13-4, 12-5. I mean, stop moving the goalposts. You know what I mean? That's all going to happen. Yeah. Trust, I seen it last year. That's what's going to happen. The goalpost is going to be moved constantly if things go wrong. You know what I mean? But look, I wish this team the best year ever possibly. As a matter of fact, hey, we could go 19-20-0. I mean, that I can say that all day. But I'll be right here on Sunday on a game day, manning up. Hey, that's all it is, man. But all right. So look, we had some sad news to deliver, right? You know, some sad news. Our beloved JJAW Arcega-Whiteside has departed from the Philadelphia Eagles, right? And the funniest thing I saw today on Twitter, man, the funniest thing I saw on Twitter today was this hype video. Whoever is the Seahawks media person deserved a raise. I'm telling you right now, he deserved a raise because I can't even find this many catches for JJ if I dig deep. Look at this. This dude is getting highlight catches from preseason, folks. Preseason catches added onto a highlight. Welcome home. Welcome, JJAW Arcega-Whiteside. Whoever is this, Seahawks media person, deserve a raise. That was preseason last year against the Jets. That was, you know what I mean? JJAW Arcega-Whiteside has left. I don't know who's next, but all I know is this, that that dude deserves a raise. That was the funniest thing I saw on Twitter today. Was a tribute video to JJAW Arcega-Whiteside, aka Mr. Umbrella Man, walking him to Seattle with preseason highlights catches on there. I mean, so let's talk about it. JJ is gone. I mean, how do you feel about it? And I mean, do you think the Philadelphia Eagles got enough in return, especially for a second-round pick? And who could be next? Someone that we kind of love, like Rager, but who could be next? I don't know. Talk to me.
Okay, so honestly, I think it was funny too that the Seahawks media person actually put that thing together. So shout out to them for doing that. But
yeah, shout out to them, man.
I know the Eagles wouldn't. We didn't cry and do all that when Zach when Zach Ertz left or anybody else left. Michael Jenkins. We didn't cry about it or nothing like that. JJAW finally is out of our hair. That wasn't what you just showed. Wasn't even the best highlight that I've seen from JJAW. You know the best highlight I've seen from JJAW?
The touchdown recovery in the end zone for Miles Sanders. No,
nope, not even that because that was the best highlight I've seen from JJAW is getting out that car and doing that sad.
Let's get it, Seahawks. Let's go to the playoffs with me. Wow, yeah, okay.
But I thought it also was ironic because a lot of people or fans was basically saying that we could have had DK Metcalf over JJAW and now they're on the same team together. That's irony. That's
Hey,
ironic.
I mean, look, before I move on and talk about this any further, man, shout out to everybody that's watching JJAW Talk. Fans equal fanatic. Yes, I agree. Hey, good luck, Coach Cruz. Good luck. But you're a Cowboys and Bengals fan. I mean, I love the Bengals, but you know what I mean, you done lost me with the Cowboys thing. He was like, I have a question for you. Are you shooting any college football this year? I might do some Penn State games, you know what I mean? Because I'm a big Penn State fan, so I might do some Penn State games. But we will see. Yo, what's going on, Dante? Jenks, what's up, Jenks? Welcome to the stream. Tia, what's up? Mawson is injured. I mean, it's a tweak hamstring, so I mean, we don't know how serious it is. But not preseason. Yes, preseason highlights. They had JJ Whiteside looking like Jerry Rice in preseason highlights. You know what I mean? Cool spinning helmet. Yeah, hey, man. You know, I appreciate, I love my little Eagles, man. So, but thank you very much. But, hey, look.
Wait. So, let me finish real quick. So,
go ahead. Yeah, finish.
Yeah, JJAW didn't really do too much, but set screens. Set screens.
The best blocking wide receiver in Eagles history.
Exactly. That's the only thing he did. The only thing he did. We can't sit up here and say, yo, he had a hell of a game. No, we couldn't. He had one catch and we like, he really caught that. That's it. So good luck to JJAW with the Seahawks, but you're out of our hair now. He is going into the season still as a tight end, so we'll see.
Wait. He's not going to be a wide receiver for the Seahawks.
Because remember, we changed him to a tight end.
Yeah, but we did. But they might just bring him back to wide receiver.
They could before the season start. Yeah, they could. But right now, he's considered a tight end.
All right. So look, hey, did we get enough in return for him? I mean, we got this dude. The Seattle was about to get cut. Ugo Amadi, he was going to get cut anyway. So I feel like you drafted JJ in second round and you got a guy that's about to get cut for him, which to me, you got nothing. You received nothing for JJ for second round. The only reason why I'm not too upset about it because we got Smith and AJ Brown and Quez Watkins. So I'm over this whole JJ second round pick stuff for DK. I'm over that. But I'm a little disappointed that how we couldn't get at least a fourth round, fifth round, at least a player in a sixth round pick, something.
Could I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So if you were a Harry Roseman type player, would you give up a fourth round pick for JJ?
Look, how we made up for his mistake this offseason and by drafting Devontae Smith. So imagine if we did not have Devontae Smith or AJ Brown. How angry would the Philadelphia Eagles fans be to get rid of a second round pick for nothing? For nothing. How angry? You know what I mean? Right now, I'm okay with it. Like, as soon as they traded him, I'm like, for who?
Let me ask this.
What did they get in return?
Hold on, I think I'm asking it wrong. What has JJ done for you to be angry, regardless of who we got or we did? Just hypothetically speaking, if we didn't have those guys, what has he done to sit up there and for the fan base to sit up there and be mad that we gave him up for that? We'd be madder.
But the thing is this, you draft him second round. That's what I'm mad about. He was basically a first round pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. Basically, that's a bust. You know, what I mean? He was the first wide receiver we picked, you know what I mean? Over DK, over a lot of players. So if we didn't have Smith or AJ Brown, I would be mad that we actually got a guy that was going to get cut anyway. The dude's going to get cut like trash, thrown away like Like nobody wanted him, and you could easily pick him up, but you traded your second round pick. Ugo Amadi wasn't a second round pick. I mean, so you traded a second round pick, even if he didn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. If we didn't have AJ Brown, the wide receiver core that we have now, I would have been like, come on, Howie, man, you could do better than that. Like he basically just threw away a second round pick. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it now. Bye-bye.
We've been talking about JJAW being off this team for years, man. For years. I used to say to myself, he probably got something on for Howie family or something. Why is he still on his team? I don't get it. Because he don't produce. He don't produce. So yeah, this is a great day or a great week that he basically was traded. Because I don't care what he was traded for at this point. I would be angrier if Reagor, and you know how we feel about Reagor at times.
Yeah.
I would be more mad if Reagor got traded for somebody like, the Black Panther extra. I don't even know like his name. What's his name?
Black Panther extra?
No, I'm talking about the dude that you just said.
Ugo Amadi, I think.
Ugo Amadi.
Yeah. I mean, but look, hey, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Please make sure you hit that like button on both channels. Please. It pushes this content out so we could go famous. This Showdown podcast could be famous, especially during the regular season midweek special.
I can't wait until all these seasons
start. We're going to have some guesses out the yang this upcoming season, but I'm about to get through the comments real quick. Let's see. Birdman 951, welcome to the stream. Like let's get this like up, man. Las Vegas has Seattle -20 to get to the playoffs. Damn! Since they signed JJ, -20. Okay. All right. The Mud Dogs are looking to get JJ Whiteside from Birdman can't stand JJ, so MC, Howie Roseman couldn't get a box of cornflakes for JJ. And cornflakes to me, I grew up on cornflakes, folks. I grew up on cornflakes, and that was like the most like, eat that. You better, I will beat you with the belt if you don't eat your cornflakes. I'm like, so nasty, no flavor, no nothing. You couldn't get nothing for JJ. Nothing. Like the most stale cereal ever, you couldn't trade for him. Like, at least you could put some sugar in it and make it sweet.
Frosted Flakes.
You know what I mean? Make it Frosted Flakes. You couldn't get nothing for JJ. Stop it. Like, stop it. Oh, boy. Here we go, Jenks. I forgot JJ was your favorite player, JC. JJ cost me lunch to tone the shield, okay? Ever since then, I was done with JJ because he done cost me more than his jersey cost. Lunch to Tone the Shield and his family. Shout out to Tone the Shield, but that's what JJ cost me. JC was the only Eagle fan to use JJ on Madden. Is he even on Madden? Hey, Birdman. Is he even on Madden? Like, is he even on the bench? Like, on Madden? So, I don't know. Godzilla, what's up?
He's a beast, man. I got him.
Madden. What? Come on. Hey, look, are you trolling me right now?
They gotta be.
Godzilla, please tell me you are trolling me right now. 95 overall. JJ Whiteside. Okay, well, Madden is rigged then. MC, you don't have to talk about JJ. So the devil is in you. Amen. Okay. JJ got fired on his day off. Yes, sir. Let me see. Birdman. All right, let me see. I would have thought he would have gotten something from like a good DB. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like anything besides a guy that was going to get cut because he was a second round pick. If he was like a 6th round pick, you'll understand. A second round pick,
bro. I understand your argument, but your argument is not valid because he didn't do anything as a second round pick. He didn't. Yeah. He didn't do nothing to sit up there and try to get something to help this team out. Like, the dude that we got, he could be cut. He could be one of them.
Oh yeah, he's getting cut. I mean, Amadi is getting cut. All right. So, matter of fact, speaking about cut, the Philadelphia Eagles cut 5 players because they had to get down to 85. After this preseason game, they had to get down to 80, right? And then the following week is 53. So, and we're gonna go from 80 to 53. A lot of great players are going to get cut. So Ugo, Umadi,
That's 27 players that's going to get cut.
Yeah, they're going to get cut. And the good thing this year that the practice squad, you can have up to 16 on the practice squad now. So that's a lot of these players that get cut could possibly be on the practice squad. So that's a good thing for me, because like I have a feeling that Kevon Wallace might be on the chopping block. I mean, who knows? So when I say who's next, like JJ is gone, but who's next? Who do you have in mind? Like, is anybody just pop out in your mind and say, you know what? Yeah, he might be a cut casualty.
I'm going with your pick, Kayvon.
Okay.
I'm going with. I'm not going to say that he's going to get cut, but Reagor's still up in the air. We don't know yet on what they thinking up there, but I wouldn't want him to get traded. I would want him to stay with the team, but anything is possible. We don't know how he moves may consist of.
What, he ain't gonna give Reagor away for free?
No,
I'll tell you that.
No, it ain't gonna be no JJAW trade.
Nah,
it's gonna be something.
Nope.
It better be something. I don't give a damn who on this team. I really don't.
What's up, Nina? Hey, how you doing? So who else besides Kayvon? I mean, all right. So look, I think that Kayvon might be. I really think that Greg Ward, man. Greg Ward, to me, I haven't heard a peep out of training camp about Greg Ward at all.
You're not gonna hear that.
I heard more about Covey. Like, this dude in a slot, he looking like the next, Wes Walker, and he returning punch. So, like, to me, yes, the Eagles signed Greg Ward to an extension this past offseason. It wasn't that much. And I don't know, what's the cap hit they're going to take if they do cut him. But I promise you right now, ain't nobody going to get him on their team. Like, no Eagle player that get cut, nobody else is rushing to get him unless you Miles Sanders. That's what I've been telling people. Miles Sanders is he's one of a kind, but still. But Kayvon, he's on my list. Greg Ward, he's on my list. Man, who else on my list? I'm surprised that Jimmy Moreland got cut.
Right.
He got cut. He was our only experienced slot corner to back up Maddox. Why would you cut him? I don't know. I ain't hear nothing in camp about him.
Because you get Tart. So you could place him in
safety.
No, he's going to be a safety, yes, but he could also play that slot. So, they was talking so much about interchangeable players. You never know what's going to happen in that defense. You don't know. You don't know how they're going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I still was surprised. But yeah, so those are my two. Reagor ain't going nowhere. Man, I'm telling you right now, Reagor is making this team, whether people like it or not. Reagor is staying on this team. He's having a great camp. He's stepping up when he needs to. Yes, last year we got catfish last year. I understand we got catfish last year with the whole one-hand grab. We thought that, oh my God, this might be the year. But he was still asked to do too much. He was still asked to be the number 1A, number 2 guy. Right now, you are number 3, number 4 guy. So the pressure is going to be off of him. He might have a Nelson Aguilar season, third season in the league, with Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, with Zach Ertz. Hey, there was zero pressure on Nelson Aguilar. Maybe Jalen Reagor might have that type of season. I thought about that.
No, but I don't know. Bro, you said that before, but
What did I say before?
No, I'm talking about in previous.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but
yeah.
you did say that he's going to have a good season, but
See,
um,
Birdman was like, hey, he
not
agreed.
at
Is
fourth,
it Greg Ward?
not at fourth or fifth, because Zach Pascal and Quez is going to be that 3 or 4. So
Okay.
I don't know, because I know for a fact they're not going to have him at kick return or punt
Now
return.
Zach is 4. I mean, Watkins have done enough, in my opinion, that he deserved to be 3.
I would think so that he would be 3, but
And Zach will be 4. But Rager is 5th. And I think they might keep 6 wide receiver. Maybe the punt returner. How about that? Keep Covey. You know what I mean? Keep Covey. That's your 6th guy. But Greg Ward, Davion Allen, Deion Kane, all those guys might be cut, but then come back on the practice squad. So I mean, and we'll see. Anthony Harris, ooh, Godzilla gotta go. Anthony Harris might be on might get cut.
We need depth there though.
But I need more context in that. Like, I mean, I know you say Anthony Harris, but to me, Anthony Harris and Marcus Epps is our 2 starting safeties. Like, Tark haven't done enough yet. You know what I mean? Like, he's been either sick or hurt or something. Like, he haven't done enough yet during this this training camp to say, hey, I'm about to take this dude's job. So Anthony Harris, to me, in my opinion, is a lock with Marcus Epps. And then backing him up will be, matter of fact, so what we already said, Kayvon Watts might get cut, right? Yeah. So I mean, because we do have another safety. I heard about.
I forgot his name too.
Shoot, man, I was tweeting all about him yesterday, but we'll see. Jalen record for Kareem Hunt.
I guess he's saying Rager.
Oh, Jalen Rager. All right. Hey, look. As a matter of fact, let's change the topic. You know what? Thank you for taking me off this. Let's go into this. Should the Philadelphia Eagles trade for Kareem Hunt, especially with Miles Sanders? He can't stay healthy. Last year on his contract, right? He did not get an extension. Would you trade Cleveland, Miles Sanders? Now Cleveland will have Chubb, Sanders, a 2-headed monster. We could get Kareem Hunt. So would you trade a 1-for-1 swap trade with Cleveland? And we're good. Look, we love trading with Cleveland and the Jets. Those are the 2 teams that we love to trade with. So do you see the Philadelphia Eagles making a move to trade for Kareem Hunt?
No, because I was listening to 94.1 radio. I was listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a good point. Basically, Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, they are all in on Miles Sanders having a great year. They're all in for him being the number 1 running back, being reliable when it comes to the big plays and everything like that. This is why I feel like that they won't trade for a running back until they absolutely need to. Like if he get hurt in the middle of the season before trade deadline, then it's like, okay, we gotta make a move. But they won't do it now, or they will probably just ride it out on running back until the off season of next year, and then try to recruit somebody else, because this is Miles Sanders' time. This is what I'm saying. Like this, he don't understand how big this is, to the point where if you get
I'll be healthy though. His guys stay healthy.
From his record, we love Miles Sanders. Don't get me wrong. I love Miles Sanders. But if he off this team, he would not be a number 1 running back.
He
won't.
I beg to differ. Yo, man, I promise you. If Miles Sanders is on a trade block, if Howie Roseman said we are shopping Miles Sanders, I promise you there's at least 20 teams that will line up to have Miles Sanders on
I'm not
their
saying
roster.
they won't have him. That's not what I'm saying.
All as the number one running back.
He's going to have to share that. He's going to have to share that.
I mean, he's sharing it in Philly, but he's still our number one.
Right.
Okay, so I'm saying, hey,
he's our
you
number
think
one
that
running back now. But what I'm saying is that when he goes to another team, it's possible that he won't be the number one running back. Depending on what team he goes to, but it's the majority of the teams, I don't see it.
I mean,
because Miles Sanders will have to learn the system. Miles Sanders will have to learn, okay, this how many carries that this person is going to get, this how many carries you're going to get. And then also with his injury consistency,
I mean, he missed
they're not going to run that much.
Huh? 8 games in 3 years is not bad. Like, man, he never missed a whole season. Like, I understand, he get injured at the wrong time, like Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? Just injured at the wrong time, possible time. You know what I mean?
Like, that's how it goes for running backs. Because I remember at one point, Leonard Fournette was up there in running backs, and now he's just like, okay, he's a placeholder.
No, he's not.
No, he's good.
No. Listen, Leonard Fournette is a beast. Before he gained 60 pounds in the offseason, this dude, I promise you, he was bullying people. Like, he's a Blunt, right? LeGarrette Blunt. That's the type of running back he is. You're not going to take him down with one person, right? And he was young too. You know what I mean? Like, he was young in Jacksonville and stuff like that. But then when he got around Tom Brady, all of a sudden he changed and he started.
Because Tom Brady got him on that. Tom Brady got him on that.
Okay, so other people could get him on that too.
Okay.
I mean, look, I think you are undervaluing Miles Sanders.
I'm not.
Because you said that
we know what he does. We know what he's capable of doing.
Okay.
But do you believe that Miles Sanders go into listen, no, I didn't even answer the question yet.
Yes, because I
believe that Miles Sanders go into every season working on his lower half, because it's always his lower half.
Yes.
Everybody. Okay.
Yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a running back. So, of course, you know what I mean? He breaks tackles and he bounces outside. He's very shifty. I really feel like, I mean, he has a personal trainer for a reason. So, even if he don't do it himself, he pays somebody to tell him what to do. So, he does work out in the offseason. He does work on his lower half. So, I mean, even this offseason, we saw his workout videos, pictures that he was posting on Twitter and stuff. So we know that he's doing everything he can. He just unlucky so far. But you don't throw in the towel with your best running back on the team going into his 4th year. There's no way you throw in the towel.
I'm not throwing in the towel. What I'm answering is the question. The question was, should we trade for Kareem Hunt? I think that the Eagles are not going to do that until they absolutely need to. I don't think that they're going to trade for Miles Sanders and all that. What's going on, Mitch? But they have believed that Miles Sanders could be the number one, and they're going to put all the chips on the table, just like they're doing with Jalen Hurts. All the chips is on the table with Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders this year. Miles Sanders had to show up and prove that he's the number one running back and that he's capable of getting touchdowns in at the red zone, or being able to be a part of the passing offense and doing a lot more to the point where he's a factor on the offense too. Because yes, we love when he busts out for big plays and things like that, but at the same time, it's like you get hurt, and then it's like, all right.
Look, Miles Sanders' year coming. This is his year.
But that's why everybody was looking for Jordan Howard. Everybody's looking for Jordan.
Man, Jordan Howard is worse. This dude can't stay healthy at all.
That's not why they was looking. That's not why they.
Jordan Howard, yo, I didn't know that Jordan Howard was only 24 last year.
Yes.
This dude been in the league for 20 years in my eyes. Like, nobody will sign him to a long-term. You know why? He's worse. He gets hurt. He's good for about 2-3 games, and then guess what? He's on the shelf. That's why he's unsigned right now. Eagles could easily make a call and say, hey, Jordan, come back. Of course, him, like Jordan Howard and Richard Rodgers are the Eagles' like toys to use, right? Yeah. Yo, anytime I need you, come here. Let's go. Come here. Like Richard Rodgers been cut, let go more than I could, count, right? And Jordan Howard, the same thing. So you saying Jordan Howard is a bad example. He's worse than Miles Sanders. He always have a stinger in his shoulder for some odd reason, because you know why? He run powerful. He runs hard, right?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of fans were asking, why didn't we sign Jordan Howard back? And I know that he's injury prone. You know that he's injury prone. You know that he's not better than Miles Sanders. But it's a backup because Miles Sanders is more like finesse type. Listen, he's more of a finesse type runner. And a lot of people that I've encountered with that's Eagles fans like that up and down, north to south running, and you going straight up the gut, and that's it. That's what Jordan Howard does when he's healthy. That's the only reason why they were asking for him. That's the only reason.
But why would people ask that when he's in the same boat as Miles Sanders? He's not available. Yes, Miles Sanders. Look, trust me. We was at the open practice. We saw Miles Sanders this year. He's hitting the holes, man. He's not bouncing around this year. It's unfortunate that his hamstring is a little tight, whatever it is. But he's a different running back this year. He knows that. He has to improve. There is no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow. This is it for Miles Sanders. There is no tomorrow. There's no next season. This is it. He don't work out in Philly. I'm telling you right now, if he hit the free agent market, Miles Sanders will be one of the hottest running back on the market, free agent market, if he play out this whole season healthy. And you know what? He could, out of spite, if Miles Sanders just play this whole season healthy, out of spite, if he plays this whole season healthy, he might just want to leave. Because you know what? He might just want to leave. Even if the Eagles match whatever offer he's getting, he might just want to just get out the environment, because you know why? The Eagles are not a run-first team. Ever since he's been there, the Eagles only use running backs when it's feasible for them. Like, I'm telling you, Carson went through more than I can remember. Like Jalen Hurts, to start the season last year, what was going on? Throwing the ball 40, 80 times a game. More than you can remember. And then you want your running back to be in shape and, just be, hey, go out there and bring me 100 yards. That's a running back you have to push off. Like, especially if you're in a 2-point stand, you have to push off your quads, like your hamstrings. So you are going to get some injuries if you're not used a lot all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you have to. Like, you have to keep it warm, you know what I mean? And keep it lubed up, no pun intended. Keep it lubed up, you know what I mean? So you have to. So, but I'm not down on Miles Sanders as you are, even though you're going to say, well, I'm not down on Miles Sanders.
I'm a little concerned. Little concerned, man.
Okay.
Little concerned.
Cool. All right, so go ahead.
Speaking of the Commanders, did y'all hear their new song?
No. I mean, do you have it to play?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But it's horrible. They replaced Redskins with Commanders, and it don't sound right. And it just sounds like a Family Guy skit. It really does. It's sad. It's really sad. Really sad.
And man, speaking of Commanders, we do have a Commander fan, Awesomeness Sports. Eagles sucks.
How sad.
And they said, I can't wait, for for Washington Commanders versus the Eagles. I can't
Like,
either. I will be there week 3. I will be at the game week 3. So believe me.
Awesomeness Sports. I got a question for you, my brother. What, like, when me and JC and other Eagles fans, we go Birds, or we chant the Eagles chant, things like that. Like, what do y'all actually say as fans? Do y'all just cry to each other? Like, we're fans of this team, I know, but or like what do y'all say? Like, what do y'all say? Y'all don't say Commanders. We are Commanders. Bum 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 bum.
The State Farm one, yes, absolutely. Let me see. That's Cap. Well, Birdman, talk to me, Birdman. What's Cap? Hey, don't say that's Cap and not tell me what you mean by that. Hey, we've been talking about a few things, so let's go. Talk to me. Let me see. William Thomas, the Commanders, man, go to sleep. Hey, what's up, Richard? All right, so I'm not going to even mess up your name. So I'm just going to call you JW. Can Jalen Hurts throw the deep ball and read defense consistently? Look, that's what this season is about, period. That's what this season is about. So we will see. Look, I'm anxious to see it. King is anxious to see it. The Philadelphia Eagle fans is anxious to see it in a real game. So we will have to see. I can't tell you, but we will have to see. So I guess we'll see. Post? Okay. Commanders. Godzilla. Da, 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 da. Yes, Commanders. Commanders might surprise y'all. Okay, look. I want the NFC East to go back to the early 2000s, where it was one of the most competitive division, the hardest division to win. That's what I want. All right. I hate watching First Take or First Thing First and Undisputed saying that the NFC least. I want the NFC East to go back to being competitive. So if the Commanders are good, they're good. If the Giants are good, they're good. If the Cowboys are good, they're good. Like, we want that. Like, we don't want no cakewalk. Like, we want to be able to say, hey, we are in the hardest division. We want our division. Whoever is coming to us is going to get a test. So, I don't know. The Commanders' new song start like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Miles now started. Get out of here, Birdman. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, Birdman. Hey, shout out to Birdman. Look, he's an Eagles content creator. If you're talking about not biased, he's even killed when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Obviously, he can't stand Miles Sanders. I mean, so he's not one of those biased Eagle fans. Right, so if y'all want to check him out, go check Birdman 951 out. I mean, he has a very, very, very funny video from the draft. He got raided last week by Tom Crossy. I mean, this dude is hilarious. Just go check him out, man. Just go check him out. But hey, let's move on. Eagles Brown drum practice starts tomorrow. What are you hoping to see? And if we do well, I mean, does Nick Sirianni, if the Browns dominate the Philadelphia Eagles during drum practice, do the starters play on Sunday?
So what I'm expecting from the joint practice, to answer your first question, is that Jalen Hurts still be continuously to read defenses and then read their defense and read when Myles Garrett is coming or anything like that, because that's going to be what ESP is going to tweet about. That's what Tim Mattis is going to tweet about, things like that. So I'm wanting to see how he does against that. Also, I want to see our offense click, and I also want to see our defense make it tough for Deshaun Watson, even though right now, as we speak, and it's not really that hard because of the things that's being uttered by fans, his fans, and then other fans, um, about the whole case and everything like that. But just to see what we do against that. I want to see us dominate this practice and also the other practice. But this practice, that's what needs to be done. Um, the the Eagles needs to show out here. If it's injuries going on, if it's um if it's people just being shaken up and everything like that, you don't play your starters. You don't play your starters because you have Devontae Smith coming back from a groin injury.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know, is up in the air about Miles Sanders on offense. On defense, you got some injuries on defense as well. That's the first team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play the starters. I would just have Minshew out there and what's his name? I forgot the third string or the fourth string
But
quarterback. Yeah,
Senate and Carson.
yeah, him. I think that I think that yeah, he would play most of the reps, Minshew, because he really has to get back into the swing of things because he wasn't having a good training
Yeah.
camp, and I don't think that is after the late hit on Jalen Hurts in the first preseason game.
Yeah.
You don't want to chance that.
I mean, look, man, I can't wait to hear what comes out. Eagles versus Brown joint practice. Because I have a feeling there might be a couple fights going on.
Of course,
AJ Brown ain't gonna take no shit from anybody. I'm telling you right now, Mariota ain't gonna take no crap from anybody. So I'm telling you right now. But what I want to hear is this. Man, Jalen Hurts, 10 for 14, 3 touchdowns. Look good out there against a Browns defense that's going to be ball hog. We all know the front seven is basically pretty darn good. So, I mean, I want to hear how Jalen Hurts do. Just like last year. Last year against the Jets, a joint practice. Man, we saw highlights, and and we heard some great things about what Hurts was doing. I want to see, can you dominate another defense besides your own? So
right.
I want to hear those great things about a Hurts and stuff like that. And I want to see our defense. Is our defense for real? Like, what I mean? A matter of fact, NFL Network will be having Eagles Brown joint practice on throughout the day. So you could tune into NFL Network. They will have the Eagles versus Brown joint practice on. So we'll see how early it starts. I might still be at work,
Yeah,
but still. But I'm just letting y'all know because I heard it on NFL Network today that they will be, watching the Eagles and Browns too. But I don't want no injuries. First thing first. I don't want
right.
no injuries, man. I mean, the Eagles has been good so far. No major injuries. No injuries. Jalen Hurts, how does he look? How does our offensive line look going against that badass defensive line with my
Right.
Garrett and company? That's going to be a great test for them. And then how does our defensive line look? Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis. I mean, how does he look? Hassan Reddick, you know what I mean? Like those boys, how do they look?
Going
Going
against that
against
offense. Yeah.
offensive line that they don't see every day. So
Uh-huh.
that's what I want to see. AJ Brown, is he going to be dominating the defensive back? Dallas Goddard, you are in one-on-one advantage. You will win that matchup. But it's also with Jalen Hurts, how he looked going against that Browns defense.
Facts. Jalen Hurts is the major key because he's the analyst and he can actually sit up there and
Yeah.
dictate, which way he wants to go with the football and everything like that. Now, if he's not on his game in joint practice, then I don't know what what to expect in the game. So it is what it is at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Let's see right here. Yo, J Dub was like the Giants are going to suck until they get a new coach. What did they get a new coach? Brian Gable is their new coach. I mean,
Mhm.
and some people give him a lot of credit for the developing Josh Allen, right?
Right.
I mean, he came from Buffalo. So Brian Gable is their new coach. They got a new coach and a new GM. The only thing that's not new is DJ Daniel Jones. But guess what? Tyrod Taylor is standing right there, and he is getting first team reps. So they said it today. Daniel Jones is our starter, but we gonna give Tyrod some first team. Okay. Hey, I want Daniel Jones to start. As an Eagle fan, put Daniel Jones back there all day, every day. I'm confident that the Philadelphia Eagles could beat the Giants twice, 10 times any given Sunday, but we will see. Your Suave, a bourbon that I want the area code because I grew up there. JW, the Eagles have a top 10 NFL roster. It's all up to Jalen Hurts, or they would just be the new Browns.
Don't do that. No.
Nah, the Browns just been trashed as long as I could remember. They had 1.5 good years in them, but the Eagles have constantly been competitive. At least, hey, you could go back since 2000. The Eagles had the most playoff win within the division and probably within the conference, the NFC, with 14 and running. So we'll see what happens. But yes, I do agree with you. The Eagles have a top 10 NFL roster. In fact, maybe top 7, top 5 NFL roster with defense and offense. But yes, Jalen Hurts, the burden is on his shoulders this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Along with the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, with Miles Sanders, with Lane Johnson got something to prove, with Jordan Mariota got something to prove. I mean, with Nakobe Dean, with Jordan Davis too fat, with Fletcher Cox, he's too old. He's about to get BG coming back on injury, Bradbury, he's getting burnt. I mean, he's not an all-pro no more. Big play Slay being disrespected. I mean, so everybody on the Philadelphia Eagles has something to prove. Yeah, so it's not only on Jalen Hurts, it's on the Philadelphia Eagles team as a whole. So, yes, my haircut's not 5'1". Hey, no problem, Birdman 951. Anytime, man. You are welcome on the Showdown. Matter of fact, I got Bird Game 31 next week, but the following week, feel free, man. I'll bring you on and let's go. Let's throw down, Birdman. All right, the Giants got 2 third-string quarterbacks trying to start. They're gonna set no matter what. Look, I agree, but still, divisional games are the most unpredictable game.
They are
there is. Divisional games. You play them twice a year, every year. Look at last year. Jalen Hurts' worst game of his career was against who? The Giants.
Yep.
The Giants. So divisional games are the worst games to predict and to prepare for because they know your every move. But this year, I feel like that this team is a little bit different. I'm not going to say Super Bowl, nothing, but I'm just saying it's going to be a special year that we're going to take care of business. How far we go? I don't know. Where you hiding? This is the first time I've seen you on this stream. Welcome to the stream. Where you hiding? I heard a lot about you, but welcome to the stream. Where you hiding? So, where you hiding at, brother? This team will definitely click. Can't wait to tune into your channel more often as I get to know your content. Hey, where have you been, man? I've been around for about a year.
Come on, man.
It's some change. Where you hiding? Where have you been hiding at? But you know what?
That's a good name.
Exactly. And please check out my boy King DV. We will be on this stream a lot more during the season, especially on Sundays, morning special. Pre-game shows, wherever I'm at, whether I'm at the game, I will go live. He might be at home, but I will go live. So you do not want to miss this. Please subscribe to both channels. Thank you very much. I heard This is Kelsey and Johnson last. No, this is Kelsey's last year, but
Yeah, Kelsey's last year.
Johnson last
Not
year.
Lane yet. Not yet. Not Lane yet.
Nah. But if anything, though, Lane might be a trade candidate for next year. He might be on a trade block for next year, if anything, because who knows? If Lane Johnson played very well this upcoming season, he might want to get paid like a top five, a top five right guard, right tackle. So who knows if Howie Roseman might want to do it? So I don't know. So let's go. All right. So let's hit this topic real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. NFL Top 100. Slay is 77. Kelsey is 71. Two questions for you. Do you think that they got rated too low, and who else do you think should be revealed? Because right now I think they are at 60. So who else should be revealed on the Philadelphia Eagles should be in the 59s and up in there?
Of course, I'm gonna say Slay got rated too low. I think it's other cornerbacks that got rated too high over him because, he does a lot, and they call him Big Play for a reason. Well, He calls himself Big Play, and then it just opened up to the point where that's his name now. Kelsey is the best center in the league, hands down. The only center that you could actually argue with at times is the center that Green Bay had. Besides that, Kelsey's the best center in the league. I don't understand why we get so disrespected. They're not going to they're not going to give us the respect that we deserve. I know AJ Brown is going to be up there. I don't know where Jalen Hurts is going to be at. Miles Sanders. You got Devontae Smith. You got Dallas Goedert. You got I don't even think Bradbury's going to make the top 100. Because they're going to disrespect him too now. You're going to have what? There's a couple players that you're going to have high, but I don't really pay attention to that NFL list because I don't think that it's accurate. It's not accurate, man, because you got to go by who's the best cornerbacks, who's the best centers, who's the best any position, not the popularity. Who do y'all feel is the best? Who could beat that person? Because let's be honest, it's players that had good stats, but they're not better than the players that were injured or were in situations where they're not playing to their strengths. Like Big Play Slay, he wasn't playing to his strength last year because of what Jonathan Gannon was throwing at him. He wasn't playing to his strength as being that guy. So I think they got rated too low. And other Eagles players might get rated too low. Who knows? But only time can tell. I think the top 5 is going to be straight quarterbacks. I'm about to say because NFL is just that way.
Well, it's not the NFL though. I mean, that's the thing. These rankings are the players. The players vote on this ranking. Man, hey, this is not the owners or the GM. These are players that are voting. How scared are we of this guy? How dominant is this guy? It's the players that is voting for these rankings. So, look, if they rank Big Play Slay number 77, I just want to know, is he one of the top 5 corners that they rated? Who's going to be what? Because it's a lot of players. There's 32 teams. There's thousands of players. So the top 100 is very, very small. But I just want to see what center rank higher than Kelsey. That's what I want to see. If there's another center that ranked 50 or 40, who is that center? Like, is there another cornerback that rate higher than a big play Slay? Who is that corner? So I'm just gonna go by position, right? Who are these players? But I definitely think that big play Slay and Kelsey, just based on last year, they both were in the Pro Bowls. They
Got it.
both were Pro Bowl selection. That they should at least be in the 50s, in
Right.
my
So
opinion.
they got Creed Humphrey from the Kansas City Chiefs. That center, they got him at 59. That's what I'm
So
looking at
how
now.
many? So where they at right now? So where they at right now? Like where did it stop at? Because last time I thought it
This is
was at
according to
60.
CBS. This is according to CBS. That's where they
I
got
thought
him.
that the rest come out this weekend. That
I think
you
it
know.
does officially from NFL Network or
Okay.
NFL.com. But
Okay.
this is CBS because they already got all the way up to number one on CBS. So um, they got a lot of people over, a lot of centers over Kelsey. They got a lot of cornerbacks over what cornerback. Uh, everything is just linebackers, cornerbacks, DEs.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, and
Yeah,
we'll
we going to
see.
have to see with
Yeah, we will have to
the
see.
official like Jared Alexander from the Green Bay Packers is not over Slay.
Who's that?
Cornerback for the
DB.
Packers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, look, this is all on the players. The players is to blame for this bad ranking.
Giving too
It's the
much
players, man.
power.
It's not the NFL. It's literally the players. They interview these players. They make them sit down and say, "Hey, who's this? Who's that? What number?" Because I've seen it on NFL Network where they like, "Oh my God, yo, this guy has to be a number one because you know this and that." So, hey, we will see. We will see. But I
Anthony,
definitely think,
Jumaine, I think that's your name. But
hey, J Dub, man, his name is J
all
Dub,
right,
man,
J Dub.
J Dub.
Slay is a top 10 cornerback.
He is. I agree.
Argue
Slay
with me
is.
if you want. He's a top 10 quarterback at least. I'm not going to sit up there
Yeah.
and knock my man because I've been a fan of him since the Lions. I've seen how he went against tough opponents in his division and then also elsewhere. And when he got here, he was calling himself Big Play Slay for a reason. And we've seen plays from him that consider him to be top 10. You know, people are not scared to throw his way, but he make people second guess. Like, yo, don't throw that again because if you throw that again, it's going to be picked off or it's going to be a fumble. And I'm going to recover it. I'm taking it to the house. He's one of those guys. He's not the most physical cornerback, but he's going to take it to the house. He's going to make points off of defense. So yes, he's a top 10 easily.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he made the Pro Bowl last year for a reason, and there wasn't 5 DBs in the NFC that went to a Pro Bowl that was better than him. So I really think, hey, Big Play Slay is a top 10 corner. And matter of fact, he is a top 5 DB in the NFL. So he is a top 5 DB. So we will see, but definitely past the top 10. Where you hiding? The players don't get the instant access to the internet. Example, watching replay of the games like the fans do until the season is over. I really think that these players they go against each other. Like I really think that they are watching these guys play firsthand. So I mean, yeah, man, I don't know. We gotta wait for the all 22 and stuff like that. But these players, they get to see each other play a lot of time live, or they're at home watching the game. So I won't say that. But J Dub ain't nobody care about center, bro. Yo, he lucky to be on the list. Stop. You know what, J Dub, man? Look, J Dub. Yo, I gave you a cool ass name, J Dub. You know what I mean? Because I can't pronounce your first name. So I gave you a cool nickname, J Dub. And now you talking out the side of your neck, J Dub. You know what I mean? Stop it, J Dub. He made the Pro Bowl for a reason. He is one of the best centers in the league. So I'm not even going to debate this with you. No, J Dub is not an Eagles fan. I think he
Okay.
might be. Hey, J Dub. Hey, who's your team, man? Hey,
Right.
don't talk without putting your team in the chat. All right.
Fact.
Awesome Sports. I know that,
What's going on,
that's a
Tyrone? What's going
Redskin
on, Ty?
Commander fan. You know what I mean? I know that Awesome Sports is that fan. But I know Giants fan. What fan are you, J Dub? Talk to me. Yo, what's up, T? Let me see. How do you feel about Smith trying to slay again? Look, that was all a joke. I mean, I saw that. I mean, it was funny. But look, Smitty will always get slayed. A natural wide receiver that know the route will always get a cornerback unless the cornerback is physical enough to literally hold them within the 5-yard boundaries, like within the 5 yards. I think that Smitty went against the best in college and NFL last year. Patrick Surtain, go talk to him. You know what I mean? Like Smitty was getting the number 1 DB last year, and he did pretty well. He set the Eagles. Yes, I know there's an extra game, but he did set the Philadelphia Eagle receiving yards last year. So he had to do something going against the best DBs week in and week out. Dope Showdown. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Are you crazy? It's definitely not a top. All right. Who's your team? Who's your team, J-Dub? Yo, I will not discuss nothing else with J-Dub until J-Dub put his team in the chat. Because I have to know why you hating so much on the Philadelphia Eagles. So I could debate you on your comment. So let's go, J-Dub. Put your team in the chat. You still watching? Because this is fresh. So why are you running scared, J-Dub? Put your team in the chat. Let's go. The fans laughing my Yes, hey, we're hiding. Yo, the top 100 is voted by the fans. Yeah, it's voted by the fans. Year in and year out. They sit and interview these fans. No, the players. The top 100 is voted by the players. Just sit and interview each player. You know what I mean? Like the superstar players, and tell them who's the hardest person that you want to guess. Who's this and this? Who's that? So we will see. Yes, who's squad speak? Yo, TB. Yo, TB. Yo, I'm trying to find out who the hell his squad. You know what I mean? This J-Dub squad is. But it's easy to come in here anonymously, anonymous, and put, Eagles this, Eagles that. Speak up. Put your name on it. Put your name on it. Where you're hiding, he got to be a Cowboy. That's why he's afraid, because he get chewed out. Something. Oh, shoot, here we go.
The Dolphins.
Dolphin film not hating, bro. That's facts. You know what, J-Dub? Hey,
the Dolphins. Look. Oh, God.
Hey, your quarterback and my quarterback was sitting on the table. Your mama told your quarterback he got to get up and go, because my quarterback is better than yours. Hey, Tua, look, I'm telling you right now, Tua is not it. Jalen Hurts is better than Tua. All right, number 1. Tyreek Hill and Waddle is the same players. Number 2, they're the same kind of gadget players. And your offensive line is trash. So, welcome to the showdown. Come on, J-Dub, talk to me. You know,
and that Dolphins offense don't want nothing with our Eagles defense at all.
And we will see y'all in 2 weeks.
And
we will see y'all next week.
And we will also show you that Slay is top 5 or top 10, whatever you want to say. He's top 10 at least.
Yes, sir. Scoop.
At least, you know. So
yeah.
Hey, whenever you want to come on the showdown or whenever you want to sit up there and debate, I'm all for it. We all for it. So, you're a Dolphins fan. Like that must have been sad. Y'all had Tannehill.
I mean, look. I'm not going to crap on the Dolphin fans because they're not within our division. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the Dolphin fans.
I'm crapping on him. I don't care about the Dolphins fans. I'm crapping on him. We talking about Slay like that, man. He's one of my favorite players on the Eagles, man. You're not gonna do that.
Wait. Is Byron Jones on the NFL top 100? I didn't see his name yet. That's the Dolphins corner, by the way. It's but I'm not going to say nothing about Xavier Howard though. Xavier Howard might be up there before, like, you know what I mean? He might be up top 15, top 20 though. Xavier Howard, he's the beast of a corner. Us Eagle fans.
Go to the next comment.
All right, so let me see. Are you crazy? This is the first time we had an O-line too. It might be special. You do not have an O-line, man. You do not have an O-line. You have running backs. You have a tight end, and my guy from Penn State, by the way, right. Tchesky. So, you got him. You got Waddle and Hill. Your defense is legit because they play cover zero and then push everybody out. So I love the offensive defense, but your offensive line and your quarterback, just like the Philadelphia Eagles, right? The only reason why I'm not picking the Eagles to be in a Super Bowl is because of my quarterback. All right. So look, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's because of my quarterback. You put Aaron Rodgers back there. I'm buying a Super Bowl shirt, jersey, everything. Hey, I'm getting ready for the parade. All right. With this team that we have, all right, you put Tom Brady back there. I'm doing the same thing. All right. So those two guys you put on the Eagles right now, I'm confident enough to say, you know what? That is Super Bowl team. Let's go 17-0, 16-1. It is what it is. Let's go because they are proving. So the same thing with the Dolphins. This is Tua last year. JJAW. Tom Brady. And matter of fact, what time is it right now? 8:17, August 17 at 8:23. JC Sports Talk is saying this. Tom Brady will be the Dolphins quarterback next year when Tua fall flat on his face. That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
Wow.
King.
So basically what I'm saying, wow, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know about that one, but
what Tom Brady, he's trying to buy like half the Dolphins 2 years ago. And remember, he's trying to go to the Dolphins.
J-Dub, because that's what, my bro JC granted you with that name. J-Dub, y'all should have went with Massage Parlor. Y'all should have traded for Deshaun Watson. Tua is not it. He's not it. And then that with the offensive line, I don't think he's capable of extending plays. I don't think he's capable of getting the ball to a Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to eat his words of everything that he said in that interview, saying, "Oh, he's accurate. He's the most accurate quarterback," and all this other stuff because you're throwing shade at Patrick Mahomes.
He's going to have to eat crow.
Andy Reid, but you're going to understand what we mean as he's not that guy. He's not, especially where pressure is in his face. He's not that guy. So, man, please subscribe to both channels. Come every Wednesday, and don't sit up there and just try to if y'all beat us in a preseason game. Don't sit up there and try to jaw us to death to the point where it's preseason, bro. All I'm gonna say is, please follow us all season. And when we tell you that we told you so, I want to see your rants. Do you have a podcast that you're talking about the Miami Dolphins? Because if you do, or the Miami Guppies at this point, because I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to fans, because y'all could be fans of the Miami Dolphins, but do you have something that you're talking and expressing yourself on Twitter, on Instagram, or anything? I'm going to follow you because you're coming at Slay, and I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. Slay is top 10 at least, and I know cornerback-wise, Slay will shut down anybody on the Miami Dolphins. So I already know. already know what the game plan will be. But we'll see that next uh dual practice and also the next
Yeah,
game.
yeah. And
After
look,
this Browns beat down. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking my
look.
ish right now. No. I got that juice in me, bro. I got
Yeah,
that juice
I
in me,
mean,
bro.
hey, I think, hey, the only way, hey, we're gonna be able to tell is joint practice. You know what I mean? A joint practice because Dolphins did not play the Eagles this year, and Tua would not be there next year. So the only way we're gonna be able to tell is this upcoming joint practice. But TB Tyron, yeah, he had great question. J Dub put four DBs that's better than Slay. He said, I don't know, JC. Aaron Rodgers be choking in the playoffs. I understand, but our defense is legit to carry Aaron Rodgers to the Super Bowl if we had him. You know what I mean? So, J Dub, we got the fourth ranked left tackle in the NFL on our team. Okay, but we have the number one and Mariota left tackle on our team. So what? Jump, J Dub, jump. What's up? Them Tua never had an O line, bro. No quarterback can win in the NFL. Oh, okay. So
Facts.
yeah. Hey, I agree with you. No O line,
True.
no weapons, no wins, right? But still, somehow, Jalen Hurts managed to find a way to get us into the playoffs last year. Matter of fact, he was the number one rushing quarterback in the whole NFL. He's the reason why we got to the playoffs. Tua wasn't the reason why y'all got to the playoffs. Y'all got to the playoffs just based on your defense and Tua not making enough mistakes. But your defense was legit, like literally legit. Top 5 defense, disguising their blitz before they even came, disguising every play. Every play was a cover 0 with the freaking Dolphins. Like, you never knew what defense that they was going to run until the ball was snapped and then they all dropped back, whatever it is. So it wasn't because of Tua. So, hey, we'll see. Where you hiding? The hype we give this team now, man. I can't wait to see those apologies at the end of the year when we exceed everyone's expectations. I mean, look, but the media is slowly but surely trying to get on the Eagles bandwagon. No. Stay off. Do not jump on it now because just like Kelsey said, when every time that the Eagles are favored, the media are, picking them and this and that, they do bad. But when we're not getting picked, we're underdog, we do good. So this season, it is a lot of hype around the Philadelphia Eagles. And I just want us to, as Eagle fan, to go into the season with open mind and just go out and there's no easy win. If you miss the beginning, I told King there's no easy win on this schedule.
It's not.
The Lions, the Jaguars, there's no easy win on this schedule. You have to go out and earn each and every win. Once we start getting on the road, then you like, oh man, this team, we about to get like the 2017 season. When we start just getting on the road, I'm like, man, bring on who's next? Who's next? Like, I didn't care because I saw this team resilience, beating teams and coming back from behind and fourth quarter grinding out these, these games against the Chargers. Now the 61-yarder from, Big Leg Jake, you know what I mean? Like, to win the to beat the Giants. So I mean, I'm telling you right now, as the season progress, then I can say, you know what, bring them on. Man, I don't care. But right now, I have to see and wait mentality. That's who I am. I'm still going to drop my prediction video after I find out who's on the 53-man roster. I will do my prediction video, and we'll go from there. But right now, 11 wins minimum. Who knows? Might be a good a good, threshold. We'll see. We can't beat Aaron Rodgers. We can beat Aaron Rodgers, but they are missing a number one receiver. Look, yeah, shoot, the way Aaron Rodgers spoke
Man,
today or
that's all I was about to
yesterday.
say. Yup.
Hey, go ahead,
Yo, that was
King. Hey,
crazy.
go
He was basically saying like,
trash.
oh, it's a lot of drop passes in practice. He's like, we got a lot of work to do, this, that, and third, man. And he's not feeling, yo, drop that link. Drop that link.
Not right
But,
now.
okay,
No.
yeah.
Next time. Maybe another day, because if we are running an hour and a half, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we do try to keep it an hour, but talking about the Eagles just fires us up.
Yeah,
But go ahead, King.
But Aaron Rodgers was talking about, it'd be 11-7. Well, 11-6. You're right. 11-6. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not too fond of the receiving core that he got around him right now. So we shall see. But he does have, I think Sammy Watkins didn't even practice yet.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't seen it.
So yeah, Aaron Rodgers is pretty not nervous, but he's pretty concerned on going into this season with this receiving core. Period. Unless the rookies and everybody step up to the point where it's like, all right, it's just preseason and they got that mindset. But when the season starts, they start clicking. So we don't know, but we know how great Aaron Rodgers is, even though a lot of people say that he chokes in the preseason. I mean, in the postseason. I don't think he chokes. It's just a simple fact that we expect a lot more from him because of the things that he done in the postseason with the Hail Marys and everything like that. I don't think he chokes. It's just a simple fact that the other side of the ball don't show up, and they put him in a situation where he's not. He can't be great. He can't be great.
He chokes.
He can't be great.
Huh? What? Wait, who's saying that?
You are, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he chokes. Come on, man. You can't be the number one seed back-to-back season. Back-to-back season, right? You are at home. Home field advantage is the reason why the Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know why? The crowd noise. You know what? The field, the turf, like the environment. This is your home field. And then you let a West Coast team, hot as hell, San Francisco, to travel to cold-ass bumfuck Alabama and, and beat you in Green Bay, Wisconsin? Stop it. You choke. Because that's your home turf. After, by the way, getting the week off. So you didn't even have to play that wild card weekend.
No.
And then you could not take advantage of that? You choke. Even against the Bucks the previous year, number one team, a bye week coming in, you choke against the Bucks. You throw like 3 interceptions in the first half. You try to come back the second half. Congratulations, but you still choke. Aaron Rodgers right now is a choker in the playoffs. He's a great, as a matter of fact, he's a Hall of Famer, MVP, like regular season guy. But the playoffs, I would not want Aaron Rodgers.
So let me ask you a question. This is going to be a funny ass question too. So, do you think that Aaron Rodgers in the NFL is equivalent to James Harden in the NBA?
Yes. Yeah, choke. Yes, I agree. That's a perfect, a comparison, because your James Harden is a MVP every regular season, but when it comes to playoffs, it seems like the moment is just too big for them. Like, I don't know, is it nerves, injury at the wrong time, but it's always something going on that, like, golly, man, you had a great season, but come on, man, we expect you. That's why Green Bay was favored to go, to the Super Bowl. That's why Houston was up and, a 3-1 against the Warriors at one point. What I mean? So it's just like there's some players that the moment is too big for them. That's all I'm saying. The moment is just too big.
I agree. I agree.
But
Oh,
yeah, I mean, so look, we're about to wrap it up, man. Any last final words, especially for the haters? J Dub that's watching. Hey, J Dub, look, I'm telling you right now, stay tuned, tune in week in and week out. We will get you on the show, but any last word before we get out of here?
J-Dub, please, and everybody else. But for my haters, or for our haters, I should say, please follow both channels. Follow me at King DV Sports on here. Subscribe to the channel, ding the bell for notifications. Share it. I don't even care if you trash me. Just share it. That's all. It don't cost you nothing. It costs you nothing. It costs you not a dime to sit up there and support your boy or hate on your boy. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can also follow me at Twitter, as you see down below, at King DV Sports. I'm heavy on Twitter. I'm also heavy on Instagram now. I'm posting my content, and also follow my page at underscore King DV Sports. All one word, no spaces. But for you, J Dub, just keep tuning in. Just keep tuning in, man. You make good content, man, and good recognition. Bad recognition in your case is good recognition for us. So I thank you, brother. I thank you.
All right, look, hey, look, this was a great show once again. You know what I mean? Never disappointing. So if you are new to this ride, please, please, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. And I'm just push this content out. But if you are an NFL fan this upcoming season, I will not only be doing play-by-play for Eagles, but any team that's on prime time Thursday night, Sunday night, Saturday night, I will be doing a play-by-play for. So please tune in, support your boy on the road to 3K. But look, I'm here for fun, excitement, like to meet some new fans. This is what this is about. Like, I don't get offended and you could cuss me out. I just block your ass. It doesn't matter. It's all good. You know what I mean? I don't get offended. I'm here for fun. I didn't come here for no drama. But all seriously, I do appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Please, please, please just do us a favor. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And please tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and talk your ish. Talk your ish. You know what I mean? King DV link is in the chat. You know what I mean? His link is right. Oh, that's mine. Hold on. Wait. King DV link is right here. So if you're watching on my channel, just go hit him up. Subscribe him. The worst thing, look, just go check him out. If you don't like his ish, okay. And you ain't got to subscribe. But if you do, just hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching mine, here you go. Just hit that like button, subscribe button. And just like I said to him, if you don't like me, it is what it is. And if you're wondering, right, no more green screen for your boy. I'm done with green screens. I am live at the Eagles Den, JC Sports Talk Eagles Den. I'm live. So I'll be live throughout the whole season. Every time I go live, you will see the JC Eagles Den. And I'm telling you right now, I'm working on something special, and I can't wait to show everybody. But if you're wondering where I got this big Eagles hat from, with the sparkling lights, with the eagle eye shining on you bright, and then my B-Dog chain, hit my boy up on Twitter, Philly Boy from Texas, AND Art and Design on IG. Hit him up. He does shoes. He does anything you want. Just hit him up. Right. You know what I mean? So that's what we're here for, to support each other. You know what I mean? And we could talk our trash, but just be respectful. And look, the season is here, folks. The season will start September 11th in about a few weeks. Yeah. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see my birds. This Sunday, 1 p.m., the Philadelphia Eagles will play the Cleveland Browns. I may not do a play-by-play. I don't know yet, but I will let y'all know. So that's why you need to hit my Twitter up, JC Sports Talk 20. Hit King DV Twitter up, King DV Sports, and we will see y'all next week. And as always, go Birds.